Yeah, today who has to present? 28. Kavya, Kishore, Lata, Manisha, Manjunath. Yes, these people can start. They are present. Kavya? Kavya is there? Kavya? Kavya is not there. Kishore? 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 Lata? Manisha? Manjunath?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, start presenting, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Just a second. Ma'am, hope so it's visible.
Yeah, it started.
Yeah, ma'am. Second one program.
Mm.
In this program, basically, they have given the cricket tournament called ABC Cup, ma'am.
Manjunath second, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, increase the
And
size. Increase the size. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yes.
first we'll be creating a table called player, in which we will have the attributes player ID, player name, age, and phone.
Mm.
With player ID as not null, ma'am. Basically, it's a primary key,
Mm.
and all others will be. I mean, will
Mm.
be
Mm.
with varchar 2, and the size
Mm.
of them will 15, 10, and phone will
Mm.
be this number basically. So the
Mm.
second table will be team,
Mm. Mm.
in which team ID, team name, city, coach, and captain, ma'am. So
Mm.
team ID will be the primary key here.
Mm.
Every attribute declaring as varchar 2.
Mm.
And the third table is match, where in which we will be creating match
Mm.
ID as man of the match, ma'am. So not, I mean, match ID as basically the primary key. And the fourth is the stadium. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The stadium, in which stadium ID, stadium name, city, area, pin code we'll be creating with stadium as primary key with every attribute where get to, and pin code as number. Then the next table is place. I mean the playing number of teams playing each other, ma'am. So here we'll be creating a match ID, team ID 1, team ID 2, stadium ID, match date, and the time, ma'am. So this will be the reference IDs taken from other tables, ma'am. The team ID will be taken from the team table and all. And next table is played for. I mean, place who play for which team will be declaring here. I mean, will be showing here. In this table, team player ID and player team ID will be taking the reference from which player. Yeah, we'll be taking the reference, and we'll be inserting the values, insert into values with some attribute, I mean some values I'm here, ma'am, as Sachin 36 1 2 3 4 number, and with the teams also we'll be inserting. Ma'am, shall I go directly to the queries, ma'am, or shall I?
Yeah. You explain this
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
Here insert into teams values. Team ID will be the primary key. So all it should be different what values, ma'am. So they can't be same. Team name, city, codes, and captain will be entering the values here. The next yeah, we'll be entering 10 rows. The next table values will be for the matches, ma'am. Matches, how many matches will be played, and among which team, and who is the who is the player. I mean, man of the match player. I mean, player ID here will be different. Entering, and the stadium, the place where the matches will be played, will be entering here. Stadium ID, Eden Garden Stadium names, Kolkata City, area. I mean, area of the stadium and the pin code, ma'am. So the next is place. Yeah. Here we'll be entering two teams who are played amongst whom, and the match ID and the stadium in which they have played, and the date and the time, ma'am. So the next is the player. I mean, insert into
Okay.
player for values. Here, yeah, which player is from which team will be declaring here. I mean, we will be entering the values here. Okay. The query starts from here. The select distinct player, player name, T name, AP age from players T. So basically, uh, guest player. Yeah, we'll be showing. I mean, we'll be entering. We'll be taking the English player, ma'am. English player. Their the names, team name, age of the player in which he belongs to the tournament. Yeah, he should be from the tournament. So we'll be declaring here. So yeah, we will get Rahul from team name Delhi. Age will be 32, and Rahul again from RCB from the 32. I mean, age is 32. The same player, ma'am. The next query. We will be, here we will be displaying the matches in which stadium the maximum matches have been played. So select his stadium ID count. I mean, here we'll be counting the number of matches played in particular stadium. So the count will be coming here. From place, yeah, from place means player place table, ma'am, and the stadium is a stadium table match. M is, yeah, um, counting. Yeah. Here we'll be getting the stadium one where I mean stadium one ideas, and the count will be four. I mean, four matches have been played in that stadium. And the third query is list the details of the player. Yeah. Here we'll be displaying the player's name who got the maximum number of man of the match at least in two matches, but he should not be a captain. So we'll be displaying that, ma'am. Uh, Here is a query: player ID, player name from players table, where player ID is select the P player ID from players P minimum, select key captain from team ID, man of the match. Yeah, here we'll be selecting the man of the match from match. Group by, group by is basically grouping, I mean, yeah, player ID, player name, I mean, player 3, player ID is player 3. Virat, who is the player who got two man of the matches, but he's not a captain. Yeah. The next query is we'll be displaying the team names or the team values who won the maximum matches in the tournament. So here we'll be counting the total matches they have played, and the total wins they have won. I mean, yeah, here result count match ID. Team 3 and team 2 have won two matches, so they will it will be displaying here. The next is fifth query. Yeah, here we will be displaying the team names who have won the matches in their own stadium. I mean, in their stadium. So then this is the query where match ID result B. These are the attributes which we will be displaying from match table, P plays team. Yeah, match ID, result, stadium ID, city, and city. Here, Mumbai has won the match in their own stadium. So here we will be displaying their details. I mean their values. Year diagram. Yeah, players, player name, PID, age, P name. Player, captain of team. Yeah, team name, city, coach, and team ID. And team plays for the match where we'll be having these values: time, date, venue, and winner. And player also gets the man of the match with a particular match, or yeah, match ID. Here it will be there. And the matches will be played in the stadium, played at the stadium, where stadium name, stadium ID, pin code, area, and city will be having the attributes. And next is the ER diagram. The same team ID, team name, coach, captain ID, and the city. Player ID is player ID, player name, age, and the team ID. Here, team ID will be taking the reference from the team ID. I mean, from the team table. And yeah, stadium ID, stadium name, pin code, city, area. Here, stadium ID will be, yeah. In the matches, we'll be taking the reference from the stadium ID, table stadium, and the matches will be having match ID, match date, time, and yeah, here we'll be taking the reference, and the team ID 1, team ID 2, winning team ID, and the man of the match. Here we'll be taking the reference from the player ID from the table player, and team ID team 1 and team ID 2, and the winning team all will be taking from the here reference team ID from the table team, and the player ID and player phone. Yeah, player ID will be taking from the reference here, ma'am. Player team. Yeah, ma'am. That's it. Hello.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
ma'am.
here, Manjula.
Yeah, ma'am. Over. Ma'am, shall
Yeah, Lata.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You'll present?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Chunchar is here.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to present, no, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I will present, ma'am.
When you'll present all people who have not presented,
Ma'am, now
you are showing in mobile, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Increase the font size. Can you increase? I'm not able to see. Font size increase. Okay. Okay, sorry, ma.
I got a fifth one, ma'am.
Can't say that. Okay.
In this program, we have to create a 5 tables, ma'am. First one is a constituency. Create a table constituency. Consider ID as a primary key. Constituency ID as a primary key. And name and state and number of voters are the attributes. Description of the constituency. Second table is party. In this table, party ID is a primary key. Party name, party symbol is other attributes. In third table is candidates. Candidate ID is a primary key, and phone number and age state. And fourth table is contest. Constituent ID is reference from constituent table. It's primary key, a foreign key. Candidate ID is a primary key. Foreign key. Candidate ID is a foreign key from candidate reference from candidate table. Fifth one is a voter. Voter ID is a primary key. Voter name, voter race, and voter address. Constituency ID is a reference from constituency. Candidate ID reference from candidate table. In insert into values, insert into constituency values. Consider the values are constituency ID, constituency name, state, number of voters. Insert into 40 values. Consider as values are party ID, party name, party symbol. Insert into candidate values. Candidate ID, phone number, age, and state, name, and party ID. These are insert into contest values. Constituency ID and candidate ID. Insert into voter values, voter ID, voter name, voter race, voter address, constituency ID and candidate ID. These are first query. List the details of the candidates contesting from more than one constituencies which are belong to a different state.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. This query
Yeah, ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ.
this query is displayed the more than one candidate contest in the constituency. Is a one candidate ID 120 is a answer. Second query, display the state name having a maximum number of constituency. These four, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, these are maximum number of constituency. Third query, create a stored procedure to insert the tuple into the voter table by checking the voter age. If voter age is at least 18 years old, then insert the tuple into voter, else display the not eligible voter message. In this query, create a procedure, ma'am. More than 18 age, values values are voter ID and voter age. After creating a procedure, we have to execute the age checking. Execute age checking. 28 is a voter ID, 21 is a age. Is created a successfully procedure. Fourth one, create a stored procedure to display the number of voters in the specified constituency where the constituency name is passed as an argument to the stored procedure. In this query, we have to create a procedure. Number of voters. Okay, candidates who are number of voters. Count the number of voters. After creating a procedure, we have to execute the display count. When checking the display count, again we have to select star from constituency. It's a display the number of voters. Fifth query, create a trigger to update the count of number of voters of the respective constituency in the constituency table after inserting a tuple into a voters. Creating a trigger after creating the this select star from constituency. After insert again, we have to insert voter values. Again, one after inserting voter values, once again check the constituency table. It's display the number of voters are incremented. This is just schema diagram. The constituency, candidate, voter, party, and contest. These are 5 tables. In constituency ID is a primary key, name, age, and number of voters. In candidate ID is a primary key, candidate name, phone, age, state, and party ID. Party ID is reference from party table. In voter table, voter ID is primary key, voter name, age, address, constituent ID, and candidate ID. Constituent ID is refers from constituency table. Candidate ID reference from candidate table. In party table, in party ID is a primary key, party name, and party symbol. Contents table contains constituent ID and candidate ID. Constituent ID is reference from constituency table. Candidate ID reference from candidate table. ER diagram. Candidate is entity. Candidate ID and name, phone, age, state. These are the attributes. Candidate ID is a primary key. Candidate voted by voter. Voter ID, voter name, age, address. These are the attributes. Voter ID is a primary key. Voter belongs to constituency. Constituency ID, name, state, number of voters are the attributes. Constituency ID is primary key. Candidate contest the constituency, and candidate belongs to party. Party ID, party symbol, party name. Party ID is a primary key. Over, ma.
Yeah, Lata, yeah. Yeah, next person. People from the beginning have not presented. See, I can now. So many of you have not presented. Can take. Asta is here. Abhinav. Okay. One better thing. Yeah, before others start, let me complete attendance. Asta, answer your attendance. Asta, Abhinav, Aishwarya, Amresh.
Yes, ma'am.
Anu, Arbaz, Arjun, Ashok,
Present,
Benita,
ma'am.
Benita,
Present, ma'am.
Bhargavi, Ashok, Arjun is present. Benita, Bhargavi, Bhavishya,
Yep.
Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Debmalai, Diksha,
ma'am.
Diksha, Deepika,
ma'am.
LG, Deepika LG,
Present, ma'am.
Deepika MB,
Present, ma'am.
Murli Krishna,
Present, ma'am.
Murli Krishna,
Present, ma'am.
Gangubai,
Present, ma'am.
yeah, Murli Krishna marked. Gudia, Harshit,
Gangubai, present, ma'am.
marked Gangubai. Junjar,
Present,
Kavya,
ma'am.
Kishore, Lata, Manisha,
Yes, ma'am.
Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
Nayana,
Present, ma'am.
Nilanjan, Nishant, Pavitra,
Present, ma'am.
Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan, Akash,
Present, ma'am.
Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh, Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Ravi,
Yes, ma'am.
Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Vishal, Savita,
Yes, ma'am.
Sharanappa, Shruti, Sneha,
Yes, ma'am.
Purti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi, Srinivas,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil,
Ma'am, present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Present,
yeah,
ma'am.
Sunil marked.
Vaishnavi, present, ma'am.
Vinny,
Present, ma'am.
Vinny,
Ma'am, Bhargavi present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Gudiya present, ma'am.
why you people have not answered when I've called? Huh? It says that you're not in front. You're just kept on and went. Huh? Who else? Gudia,
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Bhargavi.
ma'am.
Ma'am, Anu, ma'am.
See, everyone started coming when I take attendance. Anu.
Ma'am,
Then
Aishwarya, ma'am.
Aishwarya marked.
Ma'am,
Anu.
Gudiya.
Shruti, ma'am.
Gudia marked. Huh?
Shruti, ma'am.
Shruti. Yeah, marked. Yeah, marked. Yeah, one more person can give. One or two people.
Ma'am, Bhargavi present, ma'am.
Yeah, Bhargavi marked. Others can please present. Anyone? Aishwarya, yours done?
Ma'am, I have finished, ma'am. Last.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
you have
can I
finished, right?
present?
Huh.
Rashmi.
Yeah, Rashmi.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Rashmi, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Your program is Rashmi.
Fifth one, ma'am.
Ma'am, Junjar, ma'am, after Rashmi.
Okay, Rashmi fifth. Junjar, second one. Second Junjar, right?
Ma'am, is
Yes.
it visible?
Yeah, it is. It is Rashmi. It is.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, after Junjar, Ravi, sir. Ravi, ma'am.
Ma'am, here we going to display the we can see the country. A country wants to conduct an election of parliament. A country having a many constituents, each constituency have a unique ID, constituents ID, having name belongs to a state or which uniquely identified states or belongs to the country. It can be like we can say that number of voters. A constituency can have many voters. Each voter is uniquely identified by using voter ID. These are all the identifiable like ID, name, age, address, like that. Each voter belongs to only our one constituency. We have to bifurcation of the voters. So each voter belongs to only one constituency. There are many candidates, contestants in the election. So each candidates are uniquely identified by using we can identify the individually, using candidate ID, having a name, phone number, address, age, like that. So we can see the queries. like list the details of candidates for the queries. First, we have to create the tables like constituency table, party table, and candidates table, and also contest voter, and also constituency. Okay, ma'am. Now we are seeing like creating the tables. In this constituency table, we're having like primary as a primary key constituency ID number. We can take a worker 20 like primary key. It is a constituency ID of constituency. Constituency name worker on constituency state worker of 20. Number of voters number, like we can take that number. So we are describing constituency like constituent ID number 20 like a worker. We can take the constituent ID means number is nothing but number. Like state worker of 20, like we can enter the characters. Number of voters means number of voters we can enter the like numbers only. So have given the type is number. And second one table party. In table party, ma'am, is it visible? Sorry, it is. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yeah. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಮ್ಮ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ರಶ್ಮಿ.
Yes,
Carry
ma'am.
on, carry on.
Yeah, ma'am. Here we are going to the create like a party. So in the party, PID is an PID.
ರಶ್ಮಿ, ಹಲೋ.
Yes, ma'am.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
ರಶ್ಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ಲು?
ಅವಳಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಯಾಕೆ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಜುಂಜಾರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಪ್ಪ ನೀನು?
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು. ಇದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? ಸರಿ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. It's about the tournament. The program is all about tournament. So tournament it consists of tables like player, team, match, stadium, and place, and played for, and player values. In a table we consist of player ID, name, age, phone number, and player ID is given as primary key. In team, we consist of attributes like team ID, team name, city, coach, captain, captain, and it is the captain is referred to the player table. So it's a foreign key, and team ID is given primary key. Create table, match, and match we consist of match, which is varchar, and result, and result is referred to the team, and man of the match is referred to the player, and match is referred as primary key. In table stadium, we consist of attributes stadium ID, yes name, city, area, pin code, and stadium ID is primary key here. And place, we consist of the attributes match, which is referred to the match, foreign key, team ID, which is referred to the team, again a foreign key, team ID, it is referred to the team ID, which is again a foreign key, and stadium, and it is referred to the stadium ID, foreign key, match date, time, and create table played for, and it consists of player ID and team ID. No foreign, no primary key here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Rashmi, what happened?
Ma'am, power went, ma'am. Wi-Fi disconnected.
ಆಯ್ತು ಜುಂಜರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
Okay.
And we'll be inserting the data from insert into command. And first, in the first query, we need to find out who is display the youngest player. The details are to be displayed are name, team name, age, which he belong to the tournament. So in the query, select distinct P player name, T name. P is allies to the age, sorry, player, and T is referred to the team aliasing. And distinct is used to display only single distinctly value, wherein where we are uh, we will be comparing from two table here, team, player and team. So in the player, we will be taking player ID, and T we will be taking as team in we taking as captain. So we are comparing same, if it consists of same values. In P age we will be finding the minimum age, and we will be matching with it, and we will be displaying the values as Rahul the 32 and Rahul 32, which is a minimum age in the tournament, the player minimum age. And in the second query, we will be displaying the stadium where the maximum matches has been played. So we'll be taking has two tables here, three tables, place, stadium, and match. And will be allied place will be allied to P, stadium as S, and match as M. So we'll be displaying data will be stadium and count. So we'll be take from P from the place table stadium ID, and stadium we will be taking stadium ID, and in place we will be take match, and in match we'll be take will be in match we will take match. They will be comparing the IDs with it, and we will be grouping the stadium having counts. We'll to find the counts, we'll use this max count from which will be which will group the numbers from the place, and it will group by stadium ID. So will be the maximum stadium maximum number match played in the stadium is 0 1. 4 matches has been played. In third query, will list the details of the player who is not captain, but not the a player who is not a captain who is not captain and won maximum number of the man of the matches. So we'll be taking table player from the player. So we'll be displaying the data of player ID and the player name. So we will be selecting player ID from the player P, and we'll be excluding the captain and from the team, and select and we'll be selecting the man of the match from the match M, and group it by group it and group the man of the match count which has maximum number 2, more than 2. So here player 03 is the non-captain player who has maximum number of the man of the matches. In the fourth query, display the details who have won maximum number of matches. A team who's won maximum number of matches. We'll be selecting from the table match M as alias, team T as alias, where we'll be displaying the data as result and counts how many matches it has won. We'll be in the query for we'll be comparing team ID from the T and result M, and we'll group the result having count. We'll be finding the count by using max number of count from the match table, and we group it by M result. So here are the two teams which have won two T03, T01, which have won two matches. In the fifth query, display the team name where all the where all matches played in the same stadium, which won on the matches in the same stadium. Will be will take the table, stadium, city, sorry, match, place, team, and stadium, and we'll be displaying the data, match, result, stadium ID, city, and the city. In the further query, we will be comparing M from match and P from match, and a stadium and P dot stadium, and result from M, and team ID from T, and also from city to city. So we'll get the values M01, T01, which T01 is the team which have won all the matches in the home stadium. In the AR diagram, entity is player. The attributes it has is player phone, PID, age, P name, and captain is the relationship with the team. So captain. So the team consists of attributes, T name, city, coach, and ID, and relation play with match. So it consists of MID, match ID, and in the from the match, the relationship goes to the player which is man of the match, and from the match it played in the stadium. So it has attributes, stadium name, SID, pin code, city, area. And the schema diagram, it consists of team, TID, T name, coach, captain, captain ID, city, and captain ID is referred to the PID from the player table, which has P name, age, TID. PID is a foreign key, and in the stadium, SID, S name, pin code, and city, area. SID is being a primary key. In the matches, MID, M date, time, SID, team ID, team 1 ID, team 2 ID, winning team, and match are the attributes. And the team ID and team 1 ID, team 2 ID is referred to the team ID as foreign key, and winning team also referred to the team ID, which is again a foreign key. And the next table we have player details, player ID and phone, and its PID referred to the player ID as foreign key. I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, Junjar. Rashmi, you can continue. Rashmi is here. Rashmi. Junjar, Rashmi ಇದಳಪ್ಪ. ನೀನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಮ್ಮ. ನೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಲ್ವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡು.
Yes, ma'am.
ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have stopped until create tables. We can see now insert tables like values. Insert into constituency values first, as well as all the tables like we are created for the tables. We have to insert the values. We can see the queries. In the first query, we have to list the details of candidates who are contesting from more than one constituency, which all belongs to the different states. So, like we have to choose the candidates who are contesting, participating in the election, who are belongs to the different states. So we have wrote that select from the candidates because the candidate ID is a primary key. We are selected candidate ID from an contestant who are participating in the constituency of the election. Like we are equal to constituency ID, like we took a primary key as a we should group by, like we have to see all the elections who are participating in the, so we have to select group by candidate having a count distinct means uniquely we have to identify which different states. So we got that 121 34 from Karnataka. Asha is participating from different states. Second one, display the statements having maximum number of constituencies. We have to look at the how many constituency are participating in this election. Select constituency states from constituency, group by constituency state having count. In select maximum, we took like maximum means how many number of constituencies are participating. We have to group by the constituency states. We can say that how many states are Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. These states are participating into this election. Like third one, create sorted procedure to insert the tuple into the voter table by checking voter age. Like we have to check the after as I said before, at least 18 years old. At least it's the starting of who will go to put the vote. So we have to select after 18 years old. Then insert the tuple into the voter. First, after we checking like tuple into the age, so we have to insert that not eligible, like before that 18 years not eligible for voter. It should come on message. So we have created like procedure. We wrote that one program. So we have to we are getting to know that after 18 years can participate into the voters. Fourth one, create a sorted procedure to display the number of voters in the specified constituency where the constituency name is passed an argument to the sorted procedure. Like we are creating a procedure which is replace the procedure display count. How many constituency voters are participated into the voter ID, as well as we have to create trigger and update the count number of voters. How many participating voters are mucher than firstly participator. So we have to constituency table and trigger and update should use both of trigger and update to the count of number of voters. So we have set server output on the constituency update admele update ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. We have to update. And also insert into SQL, insert into voter values. So again, we have to insert the one value and select from constituency like update. If we see the constituency like schema diagram, constituency, candidate, voter, and party and contestant. Constituency ID constituents ID is a primary key, and also references for party ID contestants candidate ID, and also contestants ID is also a references key for the contestant ID, as well as candidate ID is also a refer for the voter ID, vote in the voter candidate ID, and also a party ID, as well as party ID is also a reference for the candidate party ID, and contestants also. If you see the ER diagram, like candidate, we have some entity like candidate voter contestants belongs to constituency party. The candidate having attributes like we saw the before, like state, age, candidate name, phone. It is voted by voter, which is belongs to the which are going to see the attributes like voter ID, voter name, age, address, and also it belongs to the constituency. Like constituency conduct all the records as well as candidate and voters. Constituency consistency constituency ID, number of voters also conducted, and also state and also its name. And also here it will come means candidate belongs to a party also, which party they are belongs to, party name and party ID, party symbol also we are going to see. That's it.
Yes, Rashmi.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, next person. It's time up, right? 45 ಆಗೋಯ್ತಪ್ಪ. ಹರ್ಷಿತ್ ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಇದಾ
ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ, ತೋರ್ಸು. ಇನ್ನ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದೆ, ತೋರ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು ಬೇಗ.
ಓಕೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್, ಇನ್ಸರ್ಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಕ್ವೆರೀಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಆಯ್ತು.
ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಓಕೆ,
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ. People who are presenting tomorrow, be ready. So I want it to complete fast. So ಎಲ್ರು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ presentation. Make it fast and complete. Yeah, you people only decide who will do. You have to complete it so that I can complete your giving IA marks also. IA marks ಹಾಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ಗೆ ನಾವು. ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, see you tomorrow then.